YouTube, what's really good? It's your boy HooperJay. First and foremost, thanks for clicking on the video. Please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We're about to get into some pack opening and my first gameplay for the season, kicking off the NFL season. So without no further ado, man, let's get it. Preseason Team of the Week content have been released in the game now. As you can see, that Christian McCaffrey is the highlight to me of the cards, other than a boss Tyreek Hill and a boss Terrell Suggs. But the rest of the cards are kind of weak, and I don't really care for the cards, so I didn't want to pull those packs. So instead, I've just bought the Legend Bundle and try to see if I could get something good out of those. Right here, I'm just going over the rewards that I got over the weekend for the qualifying for the weekend league, and the challenge, the solo challenges. So right here, I'm just going over the trophy packs. That's nothing. That's light. Right now, we're just gonna get into the Hail Mary packs and the midfield pack, and then see what we could get. Hopefully, we could get some good stuff out of here, man. The Hail Mary packs and the red zone, well, the red zone packs are actually okay because they give you the option to either discard for 25,000, or you could take your chances on an elite and see if you could pull a good elite. But we're just running through these Hail Mary packs. Like I said, not really a lot that we could get out of here. Mainly silver and golds. Really, you'll be lucky, extremely lucky if you pull an elite out of these packs. So, we're just running through these, man. The Hail Mary packs. At least, I mean, these are reward packs, so you can't really expect too much out of these packs. But a little gold here and there would be helpful. It would help us. We could use that. We could always use that. We could use everything, maybe, like I always say. So now we're on to the midfield packs, and same thing. Our luck is just not. You get a gold right there, but our luck is just not, good with these packs. It's just midfield packs and the Hail Mary packs aren't really. They're not really juicy. They're not really good. We don't really get a lot out of these packs, but we still have the Legend Bundle pack to pull. So hopefully we could get some good elites. I know with the Legend Bundle packs, you get like 3 rounds, a silver round, a gold round, and then an elite round. So you guaranteed at least one elite. So I'm saying, like, hopefully, those elites out of those packs are good, at least, or high elites, or legends at least. The legends would be clutch if we could pull those. Yeah, so far nothing, just a bunch of gold and silvers, which we can use again. I know I say that probably too much, but hey, I'm just reminding you guys, not the people might see the silvers and see the golds and think that it's not really good, but like I always say, you could use everything right now. So now we're just hopping into the red zone pack. Where you see you could quick sell for 25,000, or take the chance of the red zone and red zone reward and get an elite out of that pack. But we already have the legend bundle, so I'm thinking that we might pull some elites. We're gonna pull some elites out of legend bundles. Hopefully they're good ones. So right here, I'm just gonna choose the quick sell for 25,000, get those coins and add to my coin bank, and that'll bump us up to like almost 500,000, half a milli, which is always good. We will take those any day. And for the upcoming season, because of the kickoff, there's going to be a lot of Team of the Week players that are coming out, that are going to be probably better than what's out, the content that's out right now. So we're going to need those coins for the players that are coming up in for the season, man, for the season. So here I'm just showing the highlights of the picks, the good cards that we got. You see, we got an 85 Randy Moss, and of course, we got to go with Randy. That card is pretty solid. And then with the go around, we didn't really get anything. These are just guys that we chose. I tried to take the higher rated gold players. There's the second elite round, and we got, I think in this bundle you got four legendary packs, and then one bundle, the bundle topper, which has a legendary elite. So right here we chose Devontae Adams out of that group, out of that round, and then another gold round where we just got golds. Like on these gold rounds, you could also get a chance of maybe you could pull an elite, but our luck wasn't that good this round. And here we got a Champ Bailey. I think the Champ Bailey might have been the best pull out of this round. I had to choose between Danny Trevathan and Champ Bailey. So I went with the champ. You gotta go with the champ, baby. So that was our legendary packs. I think we have, yeah, we got one more right here. Going through these, we were just running through these because we didn't really get anything good outside of the elite rounds. We didn't really pull anything that was, we didn't get lucky, like, so to speak, So this is our last round of the elites. We got a Barry Sanders right there, and he's gonna be on my team because I think my backup right now is the Ricky Williams that I haven't upgraded all the way yet. So the 84 Barry is our second running back on our team right now, on the squad right now. My first is the 87 legend, 87 LaShawn McCoy. And there you see out of the bundle topper, we just pulled the Derrick Brooks, man. So that wasn't really good. Nothing exciting about Derrick Brooks being in the bundle topper. And this is before my game. I just before my head-to-head online game, I tried to upgrade the team. I upgraded the fullback. I upgraded the quarterback, and there you see AJ Bouye, 87 overall cornerback for the Jacksonville Jaguars. That man's an absolute beast. So we're hopping into our game right now. You see my players. I'm gonna take a look at our opponent's best players right now. I see you got that 91 Reggie White, that middle linebacker 88 Danny Trevathan. Hopefully we can come away with a win, man. It's our first head-to-head game of the season to kick off the NFL season. We get the ball first. This is our first play from the line of scrimmage for the NFL season. Gonna come out here, try to establish this running game so we can open up the passing game later. So we come out here and try to establish the run, because if you know football, if you can establish the running game, it opens it up for everything else. So if we can get this running game going with Shady McCoy, then that'll open up everything else later for us. Here we're trying to run it up the middle, trying to stay with the running game, trying to establish this running game. That's the thing. A lot of times I abandon the running game when it doesn't work early on, and then that's what kills me, because like when you start passing, you become one-dimensional, and then it makes it easier for your opponent. So second down, we didn't really get the first down. We should have, but that third down we went for it, 3rd and inches, fullback dive, and we got that easily. So we got the first down with the fullback dive. It's first down. Right here, we're gonna try to take a shot down the field, man. Open it up, see what kind of defense he's in. Looks like he's in a cover 2, so we're gonna try to take a shot down the field, see if we have anything open. And look at this lag, it's crazy. I'm just gonna blame it on my opponent right there, because I know it can't be me. I got that Bill Gates in there, you feel me? That A1. Second down, we go 3 wide set. Try to open it up right here. AB's open down the middle. We try to hit him. He doesn't come down with it. He gets smacked on contact as soon as he touched the ball. But we go no huddle. We try to stay with the same look that we got. We see Randy Moss open for the slam. We just hit him with a dot. He holds on to it. And there I was just trying to cover the ball right there. I didn't mean to truck with Randy Moss. I was just trying to hold on to the ball, because a lot of times coming across that middle, I've noticed that the middle linebackers, when they hit you, most of the receivers it don't matter if you have an 87 Randy Moss or an 89 Antonio Brown, they don't hold on to the ball a lot if they get hit, which is, realistic, I guess. That happens in real football, where the receivers get smacked, they don't hold on to the ball. Right now, we're just trying to go back and establish the run, go back to the running game. Looks like he's on an aggressive right there, because it seems like he's trying to strip the ball rather than just making the tackle right there. But luckily, we hold on to the ball and keep moving, keep the rock moving. It's 1st and 10. But we hold on to the ball right now. Barry Sanders, our newly acquired Barry Sanders, is in the game. We try to run it up the middle, see if we could get something. Gain like about 4 yards on that play. Nothing really there. The running game is doing decent, just okay, but not really getting chunk yards. But our passing game is doing pretty well. So we come out, try to pass the ball. Defense has our receivers on clamp, so we just throw that thing away. 3rd down, 3rd and 7, we're in field goal range. So if we don't get it right here, we could kick a field goal and get the 3-point lead. 3 wide set, we come out on the passing down, and we throw a pick right here. This is bad. Pick in a red zone on the opponent. We give the ball back to the opponent on our first drive. Here we see our opponent. Time for us to be great on defense. Try to come up with and get this ball back. Try to come up with a stop after we just threw that pick in the red zone on our opening drive. It's not good. He comes out, tries to run the ball up the middle. We stuffed that for -3 yards. Now he's going no huddle. I'm using my middle linebacker, trying to cover that inside deep route, and he hits a wide open Doug Baldwin, but we catch a body, but he holds on to the ball. I don't know how. That was a big hit right there. We catching bodies out here, but those receivers are holding on to the ball. That Doug Baldwin card is pretty nice actually. So right here we blitz, we try to send some heaters, but doesn't get there in time, and he gets again wide open Doug Baldwin down the middle. Our opponent goes no huddle again. Looks like he's in that tray offset out the shotgun formation. He goes down the middle, tries to go down the middle again, and right there, Cam Chancellor, you got to come up with that pick. He throws a ball exactly directly to Cam Chancellor, and there's no reaction, man. Honestly, that 87 Cam Chancellor card has not been good for me. I know I've said it before, but he just doesn't make plays like that, though. Like, catches like that, he needs to make. Right there, we finally send the heater, and it finally gets there, man. We finally get our sack. We made some adjustments, and we finally got our sack. Our streamer finally gets through. He made adjustments with the linebacker. He goes back to the no huddle, and he tries to go deep, and we get a sack again, back-to-back sacks. So he turns the ball over to us, and now we have the possession, and we have to score in this possession. A slot right here. We find a wide open Jimmy Graham up the seam for a quick 10 yards, quick first down. Trying to go back to the run, man. Establishing the run, halfback toss. If you just get this block right there, big man, you need to get that block, bro. Come on, my guy. You have one job. So halfback toss, we get a quick 8 yards on that play. We're trying to move the ball down the field. We have to score on this drive, have to score on this possession, because we came out with the ball. He gets the ball at half, so we have to score on this drive. We stopped him after we threw that pick. So now we're just driving down the field trying to get some points, trying to put some points on the board. I see it looks like he's in a nickel, a 2-3-5 nickel. Randy Moss wide open. We dot him up, get some wide open, baby, for a big touchdown. Let's go. That's how you get on the board right there. Randy Moss wide open, seam down the field. Looks like he was in a cover 2 zone, and we get big touchdown by Randy Moss, baby. Let's go. That's what we needed. And I don't know if you guys can see, but my field goal, I don't know if this only happens to me, but every time happens a lot actually to me, where I'm kicking a field goal and I get it inside the box like this right here. I get it inside the box, but there's like a line that says that I didn't get it, and it's just like a glitch that always happens to me, and it's honestly cost me like clutch gains down the stretch where I have to kick a field goal, and that happens to me. I don't know if I'm the only person, but it happens to me a lot. So EA, hopefully you guys can fix that. My opponent gets a ball back. He comes out in a tray offset formation again. I don't know if this is like his scheme, or if he just really likes running that play with those receivers coming across the middle. I mean, they're getting open because my linebackers can't get there in time. But right here, we catch a body, but the receiver holds on to it. Doug Baldwin, Pierre Garçon, he has some solid receivers. And then so he goes back, no huddle, goes back to the same play. Seems like we have it covered right here, but one of his receivers get open in the backfield, and apparently we have a bunch of non-tackling R. Kellys on our team, believing they could fly. These dudes are flying all over the place like idiots, making a fool out of me and the team. But our opponent scored right there on an embarrassing catch and rack after the catch. So the game is tied up 7-7, and we get the ball back. We get a crazy throw and catch right here by Brandon Babyhand Cooks, who gets stripped and fumbles the ball. It seems like our opponent is on aggressive, because it seems like he's trying to strip the ball before he makes the tackle, and then he goes right back to this formation, which is I'm assuming it's his scheme right now. He's running out of that tray offset, out of the shotgun formation, and you know, you can't blame him. I haven't been able to stop it right now. He has receivers coming across the middle wide open and making big catches like that right there. These guys are holding onto the ball. They're not dropping the ball even after big hits and big tackles. Right there again, he's wide open down the middle. Doug Baldwin for a big gain, big catch. So the scheme is working for him. I have to make the adjustments. You know, it's not on him, it's on me to change my plays. If it's working for him, then you know, it's me that has to make the adjustments. Right there, catches the ball across the middle again with Doug Baldwin is his whole offense right here. So going into the third quarter, man, I have to make an adjustment because he's running the same plays. I just have to stop it, and once we stop that, we'll be able to shut him down. 13 seconds left before halftime. I'm just trying to make something happen here. Maybe catch a big catch right there, and then get in field goal range and kick a field goal, get a quick little 3 points, but it doesn't happen for us. We get sacked. We go into the third quarter. Like I said, he's running the same things. We just have to come up with a play and make our adjustments and going into the third quarter. If we stop that, then he really won't have anything, because it seems like that's all he has is that same play where he's running the wide receivers down the middle and they're getting open and making big catches. So if we could stop that, and then we're good. We'll be good. Right here, he comes out, tries to switch it up, tries to do a running play, run up the middle. Looks like it was an inside zone, but we know he's coming right back to the same play that he's been running all game. Make the adjustments. You see me user and don't do that, baby. Let's go. We come up with a big pick. Tevin Smith. We knew he was coming. We needed that. We made the adjustment. Now we just got to score on this possession and tie the game up, man. And we just got to keep doing what we've been doing. More plays of what we just did on defense. And right here, I spent entirely too much. That was probably a touchdown, a potential touchdown, if I don't spin back into the defender. But still a positive play, still a first down. See, on this play, we don't really get anything. We gain like 1 yard. 2nd and 9. We see AB down the middle. We throw a dot, drop it in between 3 defenders, and AB comes down with the big catch, baby. 1 field goal away from tying the game into the third. We just came up with the big pick for the defensive stop after he got possession of the third. So this is exactly what we needed right there, the big defensive stop, adjusting to the same play he's been running, and then coming down the field and scoring right there. So we tied the game up. So now we're kicking the ball off, and as you can see, I still can't get those kickoffs right or the field goals right. It's a short kick. Our opponent gets good field position, but luckily he doesn't get a big return right here. He only gets it back to the 28-yard line. And of course, you know, he goes right back to that formation. He's working this scheme right here. It's been working for him all day. Goes back, throws it to the running back coming down the middle. And what? My man just dove 10 yards off the sideline trying to tackle the Gatorade table, man. I don't know what's going on with these I Believe I Can Fly R. Kelly players that I got on my team, but he throws it short right there. We get a big hit, we catch a body right there, but we don't come up with the fumble. The ball goes out of bounds. We needed that right there. Right here, he goes back, and we catch another pick, baby. Let's go. AJ Bouye, new addition to the team, comes up with a big play right there. He's clutch. 2nd turnover of the game. Our opponent, again, we made our adjustment. He's been running the same plays, man. We get 2 picks off just reading what he's been doing all game. We get the ball back. Now we just have to score. We find the legend Randy Moss down the field, running a seam route up the middle. He comes down with a big catch, puts us in the red zone. Now we handing it off to Shady, trying to make something happen. Go with the spin move, but it doesn't work. Our opponent's not falling for it. The ground game hasn't really been working, even though we're trying to stick to it. Right here, 2nd and 13, coming out, trying to pass the ball, trying to get the ball down the field. That's our opponent is in a cover 2. We dump it off to Shady McCoy right here. Another tries to juke that guy, but we can't get that juke move off, man. 1 tackle, if we just get past that guy, we have a good chance of getting in the end zone right there, but it doesn't happen. 3rd and 10, we go back to it. A is wide open, but I don't see him, and I throw a pick. Matt Ryan's out here looking like Nate Peterman out here for the Bills. Throwing picks all over the place, but that's my fault. Bad read by me. I gave the ball back in the 4th quarter. We're still down. Now we just have to stop our opponent, man, and he goes back to the same route that's been killing us all game. Didn't get to it that time, even though we got 2 picks in this half. And he goes to the middle. Tyrann Mathieu comes up with a big swat down right there. If you don't have a Tyrann Mathieu on your team, do yourself a favor and go get that Tyrann Mathieu. He's so smart. The playmaking ability is there. He reads plays. The play recognition is dope. He's good. He's a really good card. That's the 86 Tyrann Mathieu. So we stop him on downs after we throw that crucial pick. He goes, kicks the field goals, and he takes the lead. Now it's our chance. We get the ball with 3 minutes left, 3 timeouts. That's plenty of time with all our timeouts. We try to get a return right here, down by 3. We could do this. We could be great. This is the first game of the season, and right there, Brandon Cooks, I feel like if that was Tyreek Hill, we probably could have hit that hole and maybe returned it, man. Who knows, you know? You never know with Tyreek Hill. And there we go. Shady gets up the middle. He breaks 1 tackle, and this is what we've been waiting for all game. He gets a big rush right there. We needed that. It was like for like 30 yards. We get in close to field goal range. We go right back to the running game, try to run up the middle. You see him trying to strip the ball right there. I think he's on aggressive. He might have been on aggressive right here, trying to strip the ball. We're just running the ball, trying to get some yards. There you go with the spin move. Finally works for us with Barry Sanders. A gain of 8 yards right there. And I swear to y'all, my stick game is better than this. I usually could get off one tackle and make spin moves or juke moves. And we hit a slanting Randy Moss right there for a good first down. So we go back to the fullback fake. Halfback toss to Shady McCoy. He gets to the outside, tries to spin back to the inside, but our opponent stops that. We're still moving on the field. We're in field goal range. So if all else fails, we could kick the field goal and tie the game up. We go to a passing play right here, and we make another bad read and almost throw the game away right there. Luckily, our opponent can't come up with the pick, and he drops the ball, and we just dodged a bullet right there. So we're in field goal range, a minute left to go. I'm making adjustments. I'm going 5 wide. We need to come up with a big play right here. You see Randy Moss running a streak up the middle. He comes up with a big play. 87, Randy Moss, Matt Ryan dropping it in a bucket. Randy Moss getting hit, but he holds on to it, and Pete Carroll is on the sideline kicking, and he's mad. So we're at the 1 yard line, still in a shotgun. We got Shady gonna run up the middle for the inside zone and try to get this thing, and Shady just walks right in. He's in the end zone. Celebrating, baby, doing his thing, dancing. The team is happy. We're good. Come out. We need to kick this field goal to take the 4-point lead, and we botch the field goal. After all the troubles we've had all game, the field goal comes back and bites us in the butt, man. We're down. We're only up by 3. We could have been up by 4, where my opponent would have needed to go for the touchdown, but now all he needs to do is just get in the field goal range to tie this up, man. But hopefully my defense could stop him, and we could just come out of here with the win, man. So our opponent comes back. We know what he's doing. We know what he's trying to do. Trey, offset, what he's been running all game. We tried to get to that flat, but we can't get there in time. We do get the tackle, but he still makes the completion, gets it to his running back for a gain of 5 yards. So he goes no huddle. I'm covering the flats, and I'm thinking he's trying to get to the outside to save time. But he goes up the middle and gets a wide open receiver for another first down. So I make the adjustment, and I drop my linebacker into a mid-zone coverage. And I'm dropping back, and he goes and he does a running play right up the middle, and he gets another first down. So he's making good plays right now, making a good decision. We make the adjustment. We have everything covered down the field, hoping that he does throw something. He throws it to the flats, which is what we want. He's at the our 40 yard line, our 38 yard line. He's not in field goal range yet. So if we could get a stop right here, this would be big for our defense. He goes back, no huddle. Quarterback drops back. We're sending some heat, hoping we could get it covered, and he gets the man right in front of our face, comes across open in the middle. He uses his last timeout with 2 seconds left. He attempts the field goal with Janikowski, and he hits that. And that field goal that we missed comes back to haunt us. If we were up by 4, he would have had to attempt a pass to go in the end zone. But because we missed the field goal, he was able to just come back, get in field goal range, and tie the game. So we go into overtime. We win the toss. We choose to return, of course. So we just got to come down here and score, man. We can't give this ball back to this guy. Even though we know what plays he's running, we just got to come down and score, and that's exactly what we're trying to do right here. We have the ball in overtime. Can we be clutch? Can Matt Ryan lead this team down the field and score unlike he did in the Super Bowl against the Patriots? He has Randy Moss. He has Antonio Brown. And we can't forget about Shady McCoy. We start off the overtime with a run up the middle. Oh, break one tackle. We need to get behind that blocker. We get tackled, but that was a big run, baby. 2nd and 11. We converted the first down, but we didn't do anything with it on the first down. So now here we are, 5 wide. Matt Ryan is calling audible, calling plays, changing routes. He's going for it. He's trying to win this game, people. And you see, he dots up Randy Moss for a seam down the middle. Randy Moss is legendary. There's a lag, but it doesn't even matter. He comes down with the catch. Let's go. We're at midfield. Matt Ryan's calling plays. We're in a no-huddle offense because Matt Ryan doesn't want this defense to get settled in. He's trying to make his mark on this game, and he throws a dot to Antonio Brown, who makes an incredible catch with that 89 catching. Big catch by AB right there. AB doing AB things with the DB dripped all over him. Matt Ryan out of the huddle, comes out, he throws an out route to Vernon Davis, who comes down with the catch. All of his guys are trying to be great right now. Overtime, 3rd and 5 with a minute left. First possession of overtime. We can't give the ball back to our opponent. We're trying to score right here. We're trying to go for the win. No field goals. Matt Ryan changing the plays, calling audibles at the line. Can he do it? Can he find an open receiver and go out there and win this game for his team? Can he solidify himself amongst the greats? Vernon Davis gets open down the field. Touchdown! Let's go, baby! Matt Ryan down the seam for Vernon Davis, comes up with the big catch. Pete Carroll's running out to the field. You know he's mad. They shake hands and the game is over in overtime. That's going to be it for the video, guys. Our first gameplay head-to-head online. Please be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. It's your boy HooperJay. I'm out.